And next up we are looking at Afterburner by Sega. Everyone should know this game. This one's in fairly good condition, as over the time I've had it I've actually swapped in various parts from other machines. Like I've replaced the bezel and the control panel, I've had some of the metalwork powder coated, stepped in good condition, mat needs a bit of a clean. And the game's working. Now it does have one issue, so what we'll do is we'll coin it up. I think it's the service switch. Okay, so it's coined up and ready to go. But if you listen to the sound, you can only actually hear it. Be right up by the speakers. Now, turning the volume control up and down doesn't actually do anything. The amplifier is being muted for some reason. And the mute signal is in the correct state, but it still seems to be muting. I've tried swapping the amp and the amp power supply, and that's not fixed it. But let's just quickly start a game and have a look. It's got quite a nice picture on the monitor on this one. Ignore those bands, that's just from the camera artifacts. The controls working fine, all the lights are working fine. Okay, so just need to sort that sound issue out and it should be a really nice cam. Okay, so I've had this Afterburner for a number of years and I've never got the sound working properly. What's been happening is the amplifier has like a mute line and it's been stuck in a muted state. So you power the game up and the sound is very, very quiet and it's not affected at all by adjusting the volume. So that does indicate it's muted. So I've basically tried swapping out and testing and doing everything I can with that power module there. That's a 12 volt supply for the amps. I've also checked out everything to do with this power amplifier module here. I've tried replacing the volume control. I've traced out the wiring from the volume, wiring from the speakers, the audio in from the boards, the mute line, the power, the grounds. I've checked everything I can possibly check and I've never been able to get it to work. So, I mean, I've been looking at this for absolutely ages. The last thing I could possibly think of doing was I basically see these Molex 156 connectors here. I basically took all them out, pulled the wires out, cut the connectors off and put brand new connectors on, crimp connectors, and I've powered it up and I cannot believe it's actually frigging working. So it was just down to some dodgy connection somewhere that was sort of intermittent or low, I don't know what it was. I mean the pins were all there and all present, I just don't get it. As my last resort after trying everything else, and thankfully it paid off, otherwise I think I'd have had to burn the machine or something. Okay, so let's start a game. Credit up with the service credit button inside the door. Oh, lovely stereo Afterburner sound.
Get ready.
A quick one-handed go. You actually need two hands because you've got your throttle, but just a quick go for the video. I can't believe it's got sound. It's like a different game with sound. Oh, I'm going to have a good play on that now.